in the middle of a big, dark forest. There was a daddy bear, a mummy bear, and a little baby bear. One Sunday morning, Daddy Bear rolled out of bed.
He does roll out of bed.
Mummy Bear rolled out of bed. And Baby Bear jumped out of bed. Mummy Bear went downstairs. To make the porridge. She carefully measured out the ingredients. There were 2 teaspoons of salt, 4 teaspoons of oats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 200 millilitres of water. When it was ready, they all sat down. There was a big chair for Daddy Bear, a medium chair for Mummy Bear, and a tiny little chair for Baby Bear. But oh dear, the porridge was too hot. So Daddy Bear decided they should all go for a walk in the dark forest. They'd not been gone long when out of the wood came a sweet little girl. She cautiously opened the door and tiptoed into the room. When she saw the porridge on the table, she suddenly became very, very hungry. She tried the large bowl, but that was too salty. So she tried the medium bowl, but that was too sweet. So she tried the small bowl, and that was just right. So she ate it all up, and then she tried the chairs. First, the big one, which was too high. Then the middle one, which was too wide. And then the small one. And that seemed just right. But oh dear, it broke. She picked herself up from the floor and ventured upstairs. Upstairs. She tried the big bed, but that was too lumpy. So she tried the medium bed, but that was too soft. So she tried the little bed, and that was... Whereupon she promptly fell fast asleep. A little while later, the 3 bears returned to the house. Daddy Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge." Mummy Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge." Baby Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge." And they've eaten it all up. Daddy Bear said, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" Mummy Bear said, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" Baby Bear said, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" And broken it. Daddy Bear went upstairs and said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." Mummy Bear went upstairs and said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." Baby Bear went upstairs and said somebody's been sleeping in my bed. And she's still there. Suddenly, Goldilocks woke up, and that sweet little girl sprang out of bed, grabbed hold of Baby Bear, ran down the stairs and out of the door, and the proud parents saw that their darling little boy was Goldilocks running through the forest with a little bear behind. Now, usually the story finishes here, which is rather inconclusive. But there is, in fact, a little bit more which is not very widely known. You see, when they were deep into the woods, Goldilocks was so delighted with the baby bear that she gave him a great big kiss. And as it happened, Baby Bear was really a handsome young prince who'd been turned into a bear by the Wicked Witch. Goldilocks' kiss broke the spell and turned him back into a prince once again. And of course, the prince was delighted. For many years, he'd been made to suffer a diet of yucky porridge and had been forced to cram himself into a ridiculously tiny chair at mealtimes. Thanks to Goldilocks, he was now a prince once again. He immediately fell in love with Goldilocks, lifted her up onto his white horse and carried her off in triumph back to his castle, where, of course, they were married. And they all lived happily ever